Alright guys, today I am going to be sharing with you a haul of some stuff that Eric and I got listed on eBay. So most of this stuff came from auctions, a couple of things came from the antique mall, and probably some yard sale stuff as well. So let's just get started. The first thing I have is actually a Christmas ornament. This little guy came up at the auction the other day and I just thought he was so cute. So this is made in Poland, little glass hedgehog. He's so adorable. His little spikes though are kind of on the sharp side. It's a little crazy, but he still does have his tags and everything. This here I have listed as I think it's on auction right now for $19.99. It doesn't have any bids currently. So got him. Here came from the antique mall, and you'll probably see these in antique mall shopping video, but these are a set of little green kitty cat salt and pepper shakers. So they are marked Japan on the bottoms. These ones are a little bit harder to find. I just kind of fell in love with their look, and I listed these as a buy it now for $49.99. These I picked up at a yard sale. I actually have these as shelf sitters, like the ones that sit on your shelf and their little legs dangle off. They're in my kitchen. But I found these and they are actually wall hangings. So they have little clips there on the back to hang them on the wall. I've never seen these in like a wall hanging version before. So it's a watermelon and pear, and then a pineapple and strawberry. I paid $1/4 a piece, so 50 cents altogether, and I listed them as the pair for a buy it now of $19.99. This also came from the antique mall. I have sold just a light bulb very similar to this in the past. Now the light bulb isn't marked Aerolux, but it's the same kind of look that an Aerolux light bulb would look like. So when this is lit up, the filaments in the light bulb light up the flower that's inside so it glows. It's really quite pretty. This one's on a black base. It plugs in. It works beautifully. Just a really neat piece. I did list this on auction with a start price of $49.99. It does have a bid as well as 17 watchers. So I'm curious to see if it'll go any further than that, but that was definitely a cool pickup. I have a set of 5 of these glasses. These are really nice. They have like a indented, it's like reverse indent. The actual like nubby part is on the inside, not the outside, which is interesting. But they're all like that really pretty cranberry glass. So a set of 5 of these I have listed as a buy it now for $59.99. These came from an auction. This next item we won at an auction. This is by Faltzgraf. It is a very heavy Pottery Lamb. It is marked on the bottom. There were only 200 of these made. It's number 151 of 200. There weren't any currently listed, and they have sold on the higher side in the past. We paid $80 for this, and I listed it on auction with a start price of $199.99. It does come with a box and all of that good stuff. We also won a couple of these David Ellinger folk art oil paintings. Now we have sold some of his stuff in the past for very good money, so we did pay up for these, but they were also are listed high, and these are actually also signed as well, and not just like on the painting, and I'll show you. So the first one is this rooster here, and you see he even signed it on the back for somebody. So see, it says Love David. So it's kind of neat that it's also like signed as well, so kind of like personalized. This one here we won for $210, and I listed it as a buy it now for $800. There is the bird one, and again this is also signed on the back, and you know he drew a little something as well, which is really cool. The bird we paid $240 for and listed it as a buy it now for $900. Then we have this one, which is the largest one, but again, also signed on the back. This one here, we paid $260 for and have it listed as a buy it now for $950. This plate is by someone named Chris Bubani, and it looks like this. It's a nice ceramic snowman plate. It is signed on the back, hand painted, and I believe he's out of Arizona. So that's what the back looks like. So this came from an auction, and I listed this as a buy it now for $59.99. This also came from an auction. This didn't have any kind of signature on it, so I'm not sure who made it, but it's a really cool piece. Nice carved wood rocking horse with this like jute. My goodness. Kind of shedding a little bit the pieces off of there, but the base, you know, everything is all wood. Just a really nicely made piece. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $49.99. This one here is a Mexican beaded eagle. This one is really big, very nice. Listed this one as a buy it now for $59.99. He came from an auction. This also came from an auction. This is like a letter or memo holder. These little clips right here are leaves, and it's all made of like a cast iron brass. And these, well, this one moves around. This one is stationary. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $70. So I have sold just single clips like this, but they were like shaped like a hand. So these types of things do sell. This came from a yard sale for $5. It's a Princess House crystal lamp, glass lamp. Listed this one as a buy it now for $39.99. This also came from an auction. This is all glass, Nautilus seashell. I guess you could use it as a vase. I mean, it has an opening there at the top. This here I have listed as a buy it now for $49.99. A Vaseline glass footed bowl. This here does glow. It glows absolutely beautifully. This came with some other Vaseline glass that I had won at an auction. I think I sold mostly everything else that this came with except for this piece here. But I have this listed as a buy it now for $59.99. This also came with some stuff I won at an auction. I don't know much about it. It's really heavy. There's a sticker on it that says made in Madagascar. From what I could determine, this is Jasper. If I'm correct, I don't know a whole lot about like stones and gems and things of that nature. But from searching, it appears to be Jasper. It's super duper heavy. I listed it as a buy it now for $25.99. It kind of needs like a pedestal or something to display it on. Otherwise, it's just gonna roll around. This mug came from the thrift store. It's by Greyhound Pottery. No, Grey Fox. No. Yeah. It's by Grey Fox Pottery, and it says the Cracked Pot Coffee Shop. But it says the Cracked Pot Coffee Pot. It's a really nice pottery mug. I listed this as a buy it now for $18.99. I have two pieces of Janet Monroe. This one here is a picture of a kitty cat. So this is what the back looks like. It says original. But this here came from an auction. I have it listed as a buy it now for $95. Her stuff is pricey. Then I also have this piece, and this is a painted wooden, kind of like a wooden tile, really. So this was originally, you can see up there at the top, $135 originally. I listed this one as a buy it now for $70. She really likes painting cats, which is awesome because I love cats. I recently got this tile, this pottery tile, at a thrift store. and it's got like a red balloon and like a blue summer sky with some grass. This is by someone named Lisa Muller Studios is her pottery studio. I listed this as a buy it now for $49.99. I think I paid $8 for it. These came from a fill-a-bag rummage sale. You saw me pick up these little guys, made in Japan, little Christmas pandas. And I have these listed as the pair for a buy it now of $19.99. This came from an auction. This thing is amazing, and I'm so surprised it hasn't sold yet. I don't know if people can't really tell just how awesome this is, but this is a piece by someone named N. Schneeman, okay? But it's actually 3D. So if you look in there, do you see how it is? Hopefully you guys can see that here on the camera. So to look straight on, it's not really so noticeable. Like you kind of have to see it at an angle that it's like a 3D, really cool piece. This here I have listed, buy it now, $39.99. Is this old pink plastic bunny rabbit on wheels. This is really cute. I didn't see any that looked like this listed, so I didn't know if it was like a harder to find little vintage Easter item or not. But I listed it as a buy it now for $39.99. That's pretty much everything for this haul. I'm probably going to be filming a couple of hauls. I'm not going to post them like back to back or anything, but I do want to get caught up with some of my hauls because I sell things sometimes faster, obviously, than I'm hauling them. And I like you guys to see it. I mean, you eventually see it anyway in a cha-ching video, but it's still nice to, you know, show it more up close and personal on camera, or like talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I will see you next time.